God says, your picture was laid before 9 powerful individuals, and something shocking happened that will shake you. Each one of them said the exact same thing, and it will leave you speechless. Listen to me closely. You cannot afford to skip this. What I am about to reveal could change the entire course of your life. If you walk away now, you might miss the very breakthrough your soul has been crying for. Watch this till the end, or you may miss the blessing I've been preparing just for you. This is not just another moment, it's a divine calling, and I need your heart focused right here. Comment, Amen, if your spirit is open to hear this now. I am the Lord your God, and I speak directly to you in this moment. You were not forgotten. You were not overlooked. In the heavenly realm, your name was spoken. Your photo, yes, your very image was placed before 9 who carried divine authority, and in one voice, without hesitation, they declared, "This one is chosen." This was not a coincidence. It was not a meeting of chance. It was a divine appointment. You have no idea how close you are to stepping into the season that will redeem every tear, every loss, and every unanswered prayer. Let me tell you something sacred what you are facing right now. The silence, the rejection, the delays. None of it means I have turned my face away. In fact, it means the opposite. Heaven has been stirred by your perseverance. The winds have changed direction in your favor. And that meeting in the unseen realm was the confirmation that something is about to break open in your life. But you must not quit. You must not grow tired. You must not stop believing. Comment 1111 if you believe your time is coming. These 9 heavenly beings, elders of light, watchers of destiny, each looked at your photo and saw something the world doesn't see. They saw what I placed inside you. They didn't see your failures. They didn't see your weaknesses. They saw your faith. They saw your endurance. They saw your heart that still hopes even after everything. That's what they spoke over. That's what they agreed on. You are not average. You are not forgotten. You are mine. Child, your pain has not gone unnoticed. Your cries in the night, your silent prayers, your moments of complete surrender, heaven heard it all. And now, a new sound is coming. It is the sound of doors unlocking, the sound of chains breaking, the sound of delay being removed. You will soon hear what victory sounds like. You will taste the goodness of my promise. But you must walk forward in faith and not shrink back in fear. They said the same thing about you because they saw it clearly. You carry something rare. You carry purpose. And not only did they speak in agreement, they sealed it in the Spirit. This means that what's coming cannot be reversed. Not by man, not by mistake, not even by your past. What I have set in motion for you, no force in hell can stop it. Comment 222 if you trust my timing, even when you don't understand it. And now, I ask something small from you. If your heart feels even a tremble of belief right now, if your eyes are watering or your soul feels stirred, take 1 second and like this video. That small act is a step of agreement, a way to say, God, I'm listening. I believe you are speaking to me. The 9 did not judge your current season. They didn't speak about where you've been. They declared where you are going. And where you are going is far greater than anything behind you. That depression will not follow you into your next season. That heartbreak will not live in your new chapter. The financial struggle, the loneliness, the confusion, it all gets left at the door of this next divine assignment. You are being lifted, not because you earned it, but because you are loved. Let me remind you who you are. You are the one I have preserved when others fell apart. You are the one I pulled back from the edge when darkness thought it had you. You are the one I whispered to when your heart was breaking in secret. You are the one I protected when you didn't even know you were in danger. You are the one whose photo was shown because you are about to be shown favor in a way that will leave even your enemies in silence. Do not second-guess what I'm saying. Do not overthink this. There are no coincidences in the kingdom. You were meant to hear this right now. You were meant to be reminded that your story is not over. There is a chapter you have not seen yet, and it is filled with peace, healing, laughter, and restoration. Yes, you will laugh again. You will dance again. You will sleep peacefully. I am not just giving you back what you lost. I am giving you more than you imagined. I will open doors that stayed shut for years. I will place you in rooms you never thought you'd enter. I will bring voices to speak on your behalf when you feel voiceless. And I will carry you when your strength fails. You have come this far not by chance but by my hand, and I will not let you fall now. You have been weighed in the spirit and found ready. This is why I had to isolate you. This is why some relationships fell apart. This is why things were delayed. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. If I had released you too soon, the very thing I was sending would have overwhelmed you. But now you're stronger. Now your faith has matured. Now your ears are more open, and your heart more aligned. What's ahead requires a version of you that only pressure could bring forth. I know how tired you are. I know how many times you thought of giving up. But even in that moment, I whispered to your soul, hold on. And you did. You held on. And now I am responding. Now I am revealing. Now I am releasing. The delay was not denial. The waiting was not wasted. Every second has been used to form the blessing I'm about to pour out. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You are standing at the edge of something you prayed for long ago. I did not forget it. I did not misplace your request. I held it, protected it, and now I am preparing to place it in your hands at the perfect moment. The world may not see how close you are, but heaven sees, and I, your Father, see. Your photo was not shown to men of titles. It was shown to carriers of authority in the spiritual realm, those who move at my word. And all of them looked at you and saw the fire that never went out, even when the storm tried to drown it. This is your confirmation. You are not imagining this shift. Something has already begun. Chains have started to fall behind the scenes. Battles are being won in the spirit. What was once blocked is now being cleared. You may not see it yet, but you will. Very soon you will. And when you do, you will remember this moment and say, God warned me in love. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I am doing now. Your name has been placed where your feet have not yet gone. You've been spoken of in rooms you've never entered. You've been selected for favor before a door even opened. This is why things felt silent. This is why I was quiet. Because while you were wondering if I forgot you, I was arranging something that would surprise you. What's coming is not just an answer, it's evidence of my presence in your life. You must understand that this is not just a season of blessing, this is a season of unveiling. I'm not just giving to you, I'm revealing what's already been inside you. The anointing, the purpose, the calling, the assignment, it was all there. But now I am pulling it out. Now I am letting the world see what I saw the moment I created you. You are not walking into something new. You are walking into who you really are. I have seen you rise when you were broken. I have watched you serve others when no one served you. I have seen you give when you had nothing left. I have watched you encourage others while your own heart was hurting. And now, I say this with my full authority, it's your turn. This is your time to receive. This is your moment to be honored. I know what you've carried in silence, and I will repay you in public. Comment 555 if you believe I'm shifting things in your favor right now. The 9 powerful ones who spoke over your photo did not choose you based on what the world sees. They chose you because they were shown a vision of your future. They saw what I have destined you to become. They saw how hell tried to silence you but failed. They saw the tears you've cried and the prayers you didn't even have words for. And they agreed, this one is ready. You have been appointed. You have been chosen. Not by man, but by me. Do not fear what is ahead. I walk before you. I have already entered the room where your name is about to be mentioned. I have already spoken to the heart of the person who will bless you. I have already prepared the door that will open. You are not going in alone. My presence is going with you, surrounding you, and making every crooked path straight. There will be those who won't understand how your life turned around so suddenly. They will question, they will doubt, they will whisper. Let them, because what I do in your life will be undeniable. The same ones who overlooked you will have to watch me elevate you. Not out of revenge, but as a testimony of my grace. You will rise, not because you fought harder, but because you trusted longer. This is a divine announcement. It is a spiritual awakening. You are being marked. You are being set apart. Do not minimize what I'm doing. Do not brush this off. I am speaking clearly to you because I need you to believe again. I need you to prepare your heart. The pain was real, but the promise is greater, and now we are closer than ever. Comment 1212 if you know this promise has your name on it. Even now, things are shifting around you. Doors that stayed locked are unlocking because your name has been placed in the right hands. People who once said no are rethinking. Systems that blocked you are being overridden. I am removing the hindrances you could never move on your own. The weight you carried is being lifted because I am stepping in. You do not walk alone. You never did. You need to hear this. You are not forgotten. I know how it feels when others get ahead, when others are chosen, when others are blessed. But my timing for you is not late. It is perfect. It will be so clear, so right, so undeniable that you'll know it had to be me. What's coming will not feel rushed. It will feel right, because I've tailored it just for you. I am still the God who parts seas, who moves mountains, who breaks chains, and I am about to do it for you. This is not the end of your story. It's not even the climax. This is the setup. And what's ahead will make everything make sense. The heartbreak, the delays, the silence. It was never me punishing you. It was me preparing you. You prayed for strength, and I gave you battles to build it. You asked for peace, and I taught you how to trust me. You asked for answers, and I gave you faith. And now you're ready, not perfect, not without scars, but ready. You are going to walk through a door that cannot be shut. You are going to receive a blessing that cannot be taken. You are going to see me move in ways you didn't even know to ask for. Stay close, stay grounded, keep praying, keep believing, because this moment, this very one, is a turning point. This is where I stop the weeping and begin the laughter. This is where I lift your head. This is where I make the enemy regret ever trying to destroy you. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone forever. I want you to understand something very clearly right now. Your photo was not shown by accident. It wasn't just seen. It was chosen. It was studied. It was honored. And every single one of the 9 powerful figures who looked at it saw something different, something radiant, something marked by heaven itself. They didn't see your wounds. They saw your survival. They didn't see where you failed. They saw how you never gave up. They didn't speak about what went wrong. They agreed on what's about to go right. And when I say they said the same thing, I mean they looked at your face and declared, "This one is rising. This one is blessed. This one is about to walk into everything they cried for, prayed for, fasted for." Their voices echoed with the power of heaven. Their words were not mere ideas, they were spiritual decrees. You don't understand yet how serious this moment is. It's already been decided in the spirit. Now it's about to manifest in your life. Comment 777 if you believe it's already written. Your future is not a mystery to me. I have seen every step you'll take. I've gone ahead of you to prepare peace where there was once confusion, provision where there was once lack, and joy where there was once sorrow. I know the struggle tired you out. I know you've smiled while hurting. I know you've walked through days where you questioned if I still heard you. But now I'm showing you something better, a sign that the wait wasn't wasted. I did not allow that photo to be shown just so people could look at it. I allowed it because something needed to be confirmed. You needed to be seen. You needed to be recognized in the spirit. And now the delay is broken. Now the veil is lifted. You have been cleared for takeoff. You have been released into the timing of favor, grace, and supernatural restoration. They didn't speak from emotion. They spoke from revelation. They saw what I placed inside you that no man can steal. They saw how you kept believing even when everything around you told you to stop. And they all agreed your blessing is not just coming, it's overdue. Your breakthrough is not just arriving, it's been released. You are no longer waiting, you are walking into what's been waiting for you. Comment 999 if you trust me with your next step. I am not just the God of promises, I am the God who fulfills them. My words do not return void. My timing is not guesswork. When I say now, I mean now. When I say it's your time, no one can say otherwise. I know the enemy tried to wear you down. I know doubt crept in. I know fear whispered lies. But you're still here. You're still listening. You're still holding on. That alone is proof that you're ready. Don't be surprised when people come back into your life saying they felt led to reach out. Don't be shocked when old doors open suddenly with new favor. It's not random, it's me. I'm sending reminders that I never stopped working behind the scenes. I never stopped moving. I never gave up on you. You've been faithful in the unseen place. You've been steady in the silence. You've trusted me without needing signs. Now I'm giving you signs. Now I'm showing you what obedience produces. You're stepping into a season where answered prayers won't just be one-time moments, they'll be your new rhythm. I am placing new strength in your spirit. You will not break down again. You will not spiral into confusion. You will not feel stuck anymore. What held you before has lost its grip. What haunted you in the past has no permission to follow you forward. The old chains are broken. The old pain is healed. I'm sending you forward with peace. Comment 1010 if you receive this with your whole heart. Let me tell you something important. This next part of your life will not be explained by talent, connections, or chance. It will be explained by one thing alone. The Lord did it. You won't be able to take credit. Others won't be able to explain it. And that's the point. I want them to see my power in you. I want them to witness what divine favor looks like when it lands on someone who never stopped believing. You won't have to fight for the same things you used to. You won't have to beg for attention, for respect, for love. What I'm bringing you into already knows your name. It's been waiting for you. The right opportunities, the right relationships, the right moments, they are drawn to you now. You are in alignment with heaven, and when you align with me, everything changes. Even now, I am stirring hearts. People who once overlooked you are beginning to sense something different. They don't even know why, but they feel drawn to bless you, to help you, to open doors for you. That's not chance. That's my spirit moving. That's my promise unfolding. That's what favor does. It speaks when you can't. It opens what you couldn't. It surrounds you even when you're silent. I've seen your fight. I've watched you worship while bleeding. I've heard your whispered prayers through tears. And I've said to my angels, this one is ready. I'm about to give you beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, a garment of praise instead of heaviness. I'm not just giving you restoration. I'm giving you something new, something fresh, something sacred. So when the time comes, and it will come soon, do not hold back. When the door opens, walk through boldly. When the offer comes, receive it with confidence. When the miracle shows up, don't question it. You've waited long enough. You've endured long enough. It's your turn now. And those 9 powerful voices who saw your photo and spoke with one accord, they didn't just speak, they released. They activated. They confirmed that what you carry is no longer hidden, that your time is no longer coming. It's here. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You need to know this. There are moments in heaven when a name is spoken and the atmosphere shifts. Yours was one of them. When your photo was laid before the 9, there was a holy stillness, a divine silence. Then came their response. All 9 said the same thing. Not one voice disagreed. Not one paused to question it. They looked, and they saw what the world overlooked. They looked, and they saw what you forgot about yourself. They saw a warrior. They saw someone who made it through fire without losing their faith. They saw someone who still believes, even when belief has cost everything. Comment 1515 if you know deep down God is speaking to you right now. You weren't chosen because of perfection. You were chosen because of persistence, because you got back up when life knocked you flat, because you kept worshiping when there was nothing to celebrate, because you kept loving when you were broken. And the Spirit of God said, this is the one I will raise. This is the one I will use. This is the one I will bless in front of those who thought I had forgotten them. Hear this, your reward will not be quiet. It will not be hidden. It will be seen. There is no more delay. I'm not saying this to comfort you. I'm saying it because it's true. The days of waiting are coming to an end. You've crossed into the fulfillment zone. I've seen you struggle with closed doors and unanswered prayers, but those prayers didn't die. They matured. They grew in silence, and now they are ready to bloom. You're about to walk into a season where your yes is louder than all your past no's. The very thing you've been asking for is closer than you think. And no, it's not too late. I do not operate on man's clock. I operate on divine timing, and that timing is now aligning for you. I need you to be ready, not scared, not hesitant, but ready. Because this next blessing comes quickly and you won't have time to second guess it. Comment 1717 if you receive this. in full trust. When I had your photo shown to the 9, it wasn't for recognition, it was for spiritual activation. Because when 9 voices in agreement speak over one name, heaven moves. And you, my child, are the name they spoke over. They didn't see someone surviving. They saw someone stepping into divine dominion. And what they spoke wasn't just words, it was power. It was permission. It was a push into purpose. Your life is about to reflect what I've always spoken over you. Not the fear, not the heartbreak, not the waiting, but the blessing, the joy, the open doors, the quiet nights filled with peace instead of tears. You are going to feel peace where you used to feel panic. You are going to feel joy in places that once broke you. You are not behind. You are not stuck. You are in transition. And transition always feels like tension right before release. The pain made you humble. The delays taught you patience. The loss showed you how much you need me. And now, those lessons have become your foundation. That's why this time the blessing will last. This time you won't self-sabotage. This time you won't shrink back. This time you'll walk through that door with your head lifted high because you know the cost, you know the journey, and you'll honor what I give you. There's something powerful about being chosen when others think you're unqualified. There's something holy about being lifted when others thought you'd stay down. I love to do that. I love to confuse the world's systems by using the ones they counted out. You were counted out, weren't you? Forgotten, rejected, pushed aside. But I counted you in. I remembered. I restored. I chose. And now I'm revealing. Comment, Amen, if you've ever felt overlooked by people but still held by God. I want you to stop doubting yourself. I want you to stop walking around wondering if you're good enough. You are not where you are by accident. The enemy has fought you so hard, not because you're weak, but because you're called. He tried to make you tired. He tried to wear you out. But look at you, still standing, still praying, still believing. That's why your blessing is coming, because you refuse to quit. The 9 did not bless you based on how others see you. They blessed you based on what they saw through spiritual eyes. And what they saw is something even you haven't fully stepped into yet. They saw rising light. They saw divine potential. They saw a vessel that heaven could trust. That's why they all said the same thing. That's why the verdict was unanimous. You are chosen. You were handpicked for this moment. And not just for survival, but for overflow. You won't just be healed. You'll heal others. You won't just be delivered. You'll help deliver others. I'm not just restoring your life. I'm giving it divine weight, kingdom impact, the kind of legacy that will echo far beyond your name. You've been assigned to more than comfort. You've been appointed for influence. Every seed you've sown in pain is about to bloom in joy. Every tear will be traded for celebration, and those who thought it was over for you are about to see what I do with those who keep trusting me in the dark. You are walking into answered prayers, sudden miracles, and unexpected favor. So don't shrink back. Don't fall into fear. I am with you. I go before you. I've prepared the way. I've cleared the path. And when I am for you, no one, no man, no spirit, no system can be against you and succeed. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You may not feel ready, you may not feel qualified, but let me tell you, heaven already said yes. The 9 didn't hesitate. They didn't ask questions. They didn't look for your resume. They looked at your heart. They looked at your journey. And they all agreed, this is the one who's been tested, refined, and proven by fire. They said the same thing because I showed them the same vision. A vision of you, standing tall after storms, holding faith like a shield, walking with me even when the road made no sense. They didn't see who you were. They saw who you've become. And who you've become is someone I can trust. You've come through battles that should have broken you. You've carried wounds no one knew you had. You've prayed through nights that felt endless, but you stayed. You held on. You didn't let go of me, even when it hurt. And now, I'm not just giving you a blessing, I'm giving you a harvest. Comment 11111 if you believe your harvest season is near. There are moments in life when my hand moves quickly. This is one of them. You've been waiting, but now things are shifting with speed. You will look around and wonder, how did everything change so fast? And the answer will be me. I will be the reason doors open suddenly. I will be the reason you feel peace again. I will be the reason you can smile without pretending. What the enemy meant for harm, I'm turning for good. What others did to hurt you, I will use to lift you. What felt like the end was really the beginning. You thought you lost time, but I am the redeemer of time. I can restore what years took from you in one moment of favor. You thought you were too far gone, but you're right on time. My timing doesn't fail. It doesn't miss. It doesn't break promises. The photo they saw, that was you at your most vulnerable, and still they said yes. Still they said chosen. Still they said favored. Because your scars didn't disqualify you, they proved you survived. And survival is power in my kingdom. It means the enemy tried, but failed. It means life hit hard, but your soul stayed anchored. You are stronger than you know. You are wiser than you were. And you are more anointed than you've ever been. Comment 222 if you trust the process, even when it's slow. I know the quiet has been heavy. I know you've wondered if I'm still near, but I have never been closer. I've been speaking in whispers. I've been working behind walls you can't see through. I've been moving pieces in the background, and now those pieces are coming together. Now the breakthrough is no longer a hope, it's a reality. I placed you on the hearts of people who don't even know your full story, and still they feel led to help you, to open doors, to bless you, to speak your name in places you've never stepped. That's not coincidence. That's me. That's the power of divine orchestration. That's what happens when heaven agrees about your destiny. And yes, all 9 said the same thing, because I placed my word in their mouths. I gave them one voice, one message, one direction. And it was for you, to confirm that your story is about to shift, that your sorrow is about to be exchanged for joy, that the delay was really my protection, that the struggle was training, not punishment. This next door is not like the others. You won't have to knock until your knuckles bleed. You won't have to chase it or beg for it. It's coming to you, because when I open a door, no man can shut it. When I bless someone, no critic can cancel it. You are entering into a blessing that doesn't need man's approval because it carries my signature. Comment 333 if you're ready for what I've already prepared for you. Your photo, your name, your identity, it was spoken in heavenly places before you were ever formed. But today, I'm reminding you that nothing was wasted. Not the pain, not the tears, not the silence. I collected every tear. I saw every disappointment. And I'm repaying it all, not with more struggle but with glory. You are moving from survival to significance, from feeling forgotten to being favored. You won't have to explain this next move. You won't even know how to explain it, because it'll be so big, so clear, so undeniable. And it won't just bless you, it'll bless your family. It'll touch those connected to you. It'll reach those who once doubted you. Because I don't just bless to restore, I bless to make an example. So others can look at your life and say, surely the Lord has done this. I've protected you when you didn't know it. That accident that didn't happen, that relationship that fell apart, that job that didn't call back, that was me. I stopped what would have harmed you. I delayed what would have drained you. Because I had better, because I saw further, because I knew what you were worth. And now, the world will see it too. The 9 who saw your image and spoke in agreement weren't random. They were divine witnesses, assigned by me. And when heaven witnesses, heaven activates. This is your activation moment. This is the shift. This is what your waiting was preparing you for. Do not question how. Do not try to map it all out. Just trust me. Just take the next step in obedience. Just stay close, because I promise you what's ahead is more than you asked for. It's bigger than you planned for. And it's closer than you think. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Let me say this again so your soul doesn't forget it. All 9 saw your face and spoke the same word. They didn't hesitate. They didn't disagree. They looked upon you and said with power, "This one carries purpose." They didn't see a broken person. They saw the survivor of a storm. They saw the light that refused to die, even when darkness tried to smother it. And when they spoke, their voices reached the heavens, confirming what I already declared over you. Comment 1212 if you know your breakthrough is divinely backed. You don't see the full picture yet, but I do. You see the delays, but I see the setup. You see the rejection, but I see the redirection. You see people walking away, but I see space being made for something greater. And when I speak greater over your life, I'm not talking about just money or titles. I'm talking about peace that stays. I'm talking about joy that heals. I'm talking about freedom that reaches deep into your soul and pulls you back to life. This next chapter will not look like the last. The season of surviving is turning into a season of rising. I'm not just lifting you, I'm establishing you. I'm not just giving you temporary moments of relief, I'm building something lasting. You'll no longer wake up with fear, you'll rise with confidence. Not in your own strength, but in knowing that I go before you. You didn't see the meeting where your name was confirmed, but trust me, it happened. You weren't in the room, but heaven was. The voices who carry weight in the spirit came into agreement because I placed your image before them for such a time as this. And now, doors are opening, favor is flowing, healing is beginning. The tide is turning. Comment amen if your heart is open to receive what I've already set in motion. Stop worrying about how it will all work out. You don't need to carry what I've already planned. You just need to trust me. You've done enough struggling. You've done enough guessing. Now it's time to rest in my promise. I have already cleared the path. I've already assigned angels to protect your steps. I've already placed your name into the hearts of those who will help you. Some people who once turned their backs on you will look again and wonder how you got here. They'll be confused because they didn't see the process. They didn't see the cost. But you did. You lived it, and I saw it too. I counted every tear. I held every whispered prayer. You're not forgotten. You're favored. And favor looks like things falling into place without your hands having to force it. Favor looks like sudden clarity after seasons of confusion. Favor feels like open skies after years of cloudy silence. You're not chasing the blessing anymore, it's chasing you. Because when heaven agrees on your name, the earth has to align. Comment 777 if you believe God is making the impossible happen. I didn't choose you because of your perfection. I chose you because of your surrender. I saw the moment you said, God, I can't carry this alone. And I stepped in. I took the weight you tried to carry by yourself. I stood between you and the attacks that should have taken you out. You think it was your strength that got you here? No, it was my hand, my mercy, my plan. And now, I need you to get ready for what's next. There will be sudden shifts. You may feel the ground move. You may see people exit your life. Don't panic. That's alignment. That's me removing what can't go where I'm taking you. This next level requires lighter baggage, more faith, and full trust. You won't need to fight the way you did before. This time, I'm fighting for you. Let go of the fear, let go of the shame, let go of the what-ifs. I am not just the God of second chances. I'm the God of unlimited grace. If you keep walking with me, I will lead you to places that will make you forget the pain of the past. I will rewrite your story in a way so beautiful, even you will struggle to believe how good it turned out. Those 9 saw you and didn't just speak, they sealed your next season. Their agreement in the spirit became a key, and now that key is opening doors you thought were permanently shut. That job you never heard back from, that opportunity you were passed over for, that prayer you almost gave up on. Get ready, because what you thought was over is about to restart in your favor. I'm not only restoring what you lost, I'm multiplying it. And what I give, no one can take away. This time, your peace won't be stolen. This time, your progress won't be sabotaged. This time, your voice will be heard. You won't have to shrink. You won't have to pretend. You will walk fully in what I've placed inside you. You are not the same person who cried in silence last year. You've grown. You've been refined. You've seen the fire, and you didn't burn, you were shaped. And now, I'm releasing what I've been preparing. This blessing isn't random, it's custom-made. It fits your pain, your journey, your heart. That's why it took time. That's why I didn't rush it. When I move in fullness, not just to meet your needs, but to exceed them. I am not interested in barely getting you through. I am interested in lifting you so high that you have no doubt it was me, so high that your testimony will pull others out of their pits. I'm giving you a life that shines with my glory, not for status, but for purpose. Stay with me, keep trusting, keep hoping. I know your strength is tired, but your faith is still alive. And that's all I need to work with. A little faith, a little trust, a little surrender, and I'll do the rest. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code once reserved for elites is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The moment your photo was laid before those 9 voices, it wasn't just a meeting, it was a divine turning point. You didn't hear it, but I did. When they looked at you, when their eyes saw what your life has held, they spoke in perfect agreement. They didn't question your journey, they didn't ask how much you failed. They didn't measure your success the way the world does. They saw your resilience, they saw your spirit, and they all said one thing: this one has endured, this one is ready, this one is marked. You have no idea how rare it is to be seen like that. When the heavens look at you and respond in unity, it's not a small thing. It's the confirmation that your waiting wasn't just time passing. It was divine preparation. You've been feeling the weight of transition because you are carrying a future too big for the space you're standing in. That's why it's been tight. That's why it's been uncomfortable. But you're not stuck. You're about to be placed where you truly belong. Comment 555 if you feel God is moving things you cannot see. There is something sacred about being chosen after being overlooked. There is something holy about being lifted after being left behind. I have seen every closed door. I have heard every time someone said you weren't enough. But I overrule that. I overrule their opinion. I overrule their silence. I overrule the delay. When I say yes, no one can stop it. And I said yes. That's why the 9 said yes too, because they speak what I give them to speak. And I gave them your name. This blessing is not coming because everything went right. It's coming because you didn't give up when everything went wrong. You kept praying. You kept showing up. You kept worshiping when you had no strength left, and I watched. I didn't ignore your tears, I collected them. I didn't overlook your questions, I've been preparing the answers. But more than answers, I'm giving you fulfillment. I'm giving you peace. I'm giving you a future. Don't let fear talk you out of this moment. Don't let the memory of past disappointments make you suspicious of what I'm doing now. This isn't like last time. This isn't another cycle. This is the shift. You're not circling the same mountain anymore, you're crossing over. You're stepping into land that I've already declared yours. It's time to possess what you've been promised. Comment 1010 if you believe this promise was always meant for you. I know what people said about you. I know how they labeled you. But I don't call you by your pain. I call you by your purpose. I don't name you by your past. I name you by your future. And your future is full of light, full of favor, full of purpose. It's not empty. It's not random. It's been designed, shaped, and written with care. This is why some things didn't work out before. Not because you weren't ready, but because what was waiting for you was too good to settle for something less. I withheld certain things not to hurt you, but to protect you. I've been placing the right people, the right moments, the right resources, and the right wisdom in perfect alignment. That's why it's taken time. But now, the time is fulfilled. What was spoken over you is already sealed. What was declared in the Spirit is already unfolding. And now you will see it, not just feel it, not just hope for it. You will see it with your eyes. You will walk in it, you will touch it, you will live in it. That promise that once felt distant is now approaching. Comment 999 if your faith is ready to receive what your heart has been holding on to. Don't worry about those who left. They weren't assigned to your future. They were only part of your preparation. Their exit made room for elevation. I only remove what will keep you from receiving the full measure of what I'm giving. And I'm giving in full. Not halfway. Not part-time. This next season is going to fill the spaces in your heart that you forgot were empty. You are walking into answers that will make you weep with gratitude. You'll wake up one morning soon and realize this is it. This is the moment I prayed for, and you'll know I was with you the whole time, through the long nights, through the setbacks, through the loneliness, through the silence. I never left. The 9 who saw your image didn't vote on your value. They confirmed what I already decreed. They didn't bless you based on performance. They spoke based on purpose. And they agreed because my spirit gave them one message, one word, one assignment. This one carries destiny. You are not common. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are chosen. And not just chosen for comfort, but for impact, for legacy, for influence, for joy. You are not here just to survive. You are here to shift atmospheres, to change your family's future, to walk boldly in what I placed inside you before you were even born. You've asked, God, when is it my time? And I answer today, now. Now is the time I raise you.